We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Operating from the gun, Jones. Flushed out right. And he floats one there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, and the ball should be there. And then they can do some work afterwards.
Jones now throwing on first down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. 70 Lion.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones is going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Let's give him a show.
A big play there. 59 yards. And the Giants are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Here's Damiere Byrd to return from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Smash, smash. Ready.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Strike. Check striker.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, switch gears.
Black shot.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
3-3.
Young off the play fake. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
On play action, Young. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Young to throw it. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Black Ultra.
The play fake. Now Young. They'll roll him out right. That's once again complete to Chark. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
43 rail.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
He's checking credit. Buffalo 18. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. You're not ready. You're not ready. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Coming for you.
Looking to throw. Jones gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here's Jones on first down. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now a play fake here on first down. He sets to fire deep. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On second and 12, Jones. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Giants. Darren Waller. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Gano the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that,
he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Off the play fake, Young. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing on second and long. Young. This one into the hands of Thielen. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
He's coming. He's coming. Double up.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
2nd and 6 from the 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Down. 10 black. Drill. 52. Hey, check mega. Yellow.
Now they send a man in motion right. Going for it with Sanders. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble in the final seconds. The Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. Jones, a final shot before break. Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half. Oh, Young loses it. Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. It's Young off play action. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
97.
They go play action. Young. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
22 needle. Ready.
Running right, here's Sanders to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
17.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
10. Go.
Oh, he fakes a spike. Buying time to his left. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there. Find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Be ready. Hey, check mega. Striker, 3-3. Green jack.
Young will set to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
Mega. 10 cycles. Black shot.
Now Young. Forced out to, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Okay, right? 43 rail. Check smash. Blaster, 6.
Check 43. Check 37. Check 37.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. It's desperation time. Young on fourth down, eluding the pressure right. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Let's go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
Now a throw here to his running back. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
He's going to air one out. He's got a man, complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 92 yards. And the Giants are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 21-7. Gano to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Hey, switch gears. SOS.
On play action, they'll throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. Now Young. Being chased out left. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Let's go.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And Young's throw there incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line.
Here we go. Shot. 17. 52. Blue. Flight blue. Ready, go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Young dancing to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. 3rd and long for Young. And that is incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Hey, go steal.
Check 26.
Yellow.
Hey, watch
4th down, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Giants are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Off the play fake, Jones. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught at the 25. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Even with a big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away. And frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Off play action. Jones going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
Drill green.
Kill. Check.
Hey, go Fury.
Tight dog.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to let it fly. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw again on 2nd down. Young. Flushed out right. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
White. Strike it. Yellow.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. One last shot for Young. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Giants, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll get another home date next week as the Patriots will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.